Hello, I'm Mike Gordon. Welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Tecmo Super Bowl for the Sega Genesis. And we are about to wrap up the 1991 NFL season. It's week 17. We are 15-0 and the Bills are 15-1, so we absolutely need to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers if we wish to secure home field advantage throughout the playoffs. But will the Broncos or Chargers win the division? And who will take the last two wild card spots? Or I guess the final wild card spot if the Chargers win. And what about the NFC? Will it be the Saints or the Cardinals who clinch a wild card spot? And where will the other spot go? Those are the big matchups. Let's get started. And you know, I think it's good to start off on the kick return because it gives me an indication on whether or not we can actually win or not. Yeah, I wasn't getting fooled. And we sacked the quarterback. Back then, the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers would be one Buddy Brister. Come on, block. Ah, shit. At least it's a short punt. And we're in field goal range, so no need to no need to do anything to upset the status quo. I'm just gonna keep running. Of course they blitzed the other way. Alright. We gotta throw a pass. He's all... Ah, come on! Well, we can make a field goal attempt. Come on, make it through. Good! That was a long field goal, but we made it. We're up 3-0. And we're not giving these guys a shot to return this for a lot of points. The Steelers absolutely need to win this game if they want to make the playoffs. So they could still make it even with a loss. What I need to do is contain running back Foster. And we managed to land the blitz. Okay. Alright, and stop him. Come on, punt. Alright, let's do play action. Come on! Alright, we got the touchdown! to Michael Jackson. Ooh! I literally saw that he was wide open. I threw it to him. And now the Steelers are down 2 scores. And it's just the first quarter. Still lots of football though. Aw, shit. Yeah, I still need to neutralize the run because they can still tear me a new asshole if he starts running the ball. Alright, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and hand it off to... Ah, shit. Hand it off to Metcalf. I'm gonna try to throw a curl option. You went way too out. You went too... Alright, we got the first down in tight coverage. It seems like everybody's running the wrong route. And it's another deep pass. And I'm going to keep running it to Metcalf. I'm going to hand it off to Vardell. Oh, we were just... They blitzed me and I managed to make it just a few inches away from the end zone. Wow. And it is straight into the end zone. We're up 3 scores now. And I want to continue to contain the run because that's the scariest part. Shit. I didn't think you would run it. And that's a strip and it's a scoop and score and make it 24-0. All right. We are killing the Steelers. Shit. That was stupid of me. I did not mean to go onside, obviously. And it's another scoop and score. Wow. Well, not another scoop and score. Another fumble recovery. Alright, I'm gonna... I'm actually gonna go... Kitchens? I'm gonna blow this game wide open. I'm gonna make it as close to impossible for the Steelers to come back from this. And it's another touchdown for Metcalf. We are now up 5 scores, 31-0. And I'm just gonna keep on pummeling them. Yeah, I wasn't falling for that. Yeah, they need to call a timeout. Incomplete. God damn it. They don't have time to run it, so I'm gonna... Alright. We have 142 yards in the air and 6 pass attempts, only 2 incompletions in 6 attempts. 26 yards and 11 attempts versus 2 and 6 attempts for the Steelers. Yeah, we are creaming them. And we get the ball back! Alright, I'm gonna just run it. And I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't need to throw it deep anymore. Shit, that was the wrong play. Well, that's alright. We are still very much in field goal range. And I just need it to a little bit to left and just into the upright. 3-4 nothing. You know, I'm gonna try. Oh shit! Oh, it's to Hodge. And Rob Burnett gets another sack on the Steelers. We haven't got a safety yet. And this is probably good. Actually, not that bad a punt. Yeah, I just need to drag out this contest for a bit. Bardell gets another first down. McCaff. Let's see. I'm gonna. Ah, shit. That was my fault. But Carrier managed to get us into the first down. Doesn't matter if we get a touchdown or a field goal. We'll be up. By that point, we'd be up 6 scores, and our lead would be insurmountable. And we're gonna. Another first down. And I don't think there was any stopping Metcalf, so I'm gonna rush it into the end zone. Have him rush it into the end zone yet again. No! Oh, god damn it! What? Yeah, we weren't falling for that again. And that was an easy blitz to pick up on. And, which play are you gonna go with? I think you have to run it. No, they have to pass it. And we got the ball back, and And a change of, and we forced a turnover on downs. All right, Metcalf, make amends. And we're just gonna run out the clock. No, we're not kicking the field goal. This game is already over. And we got safety, making this a 6-score game. They have to kick an onside kick now. That was a forced throw. Shit. I knew that was a forced throw. And that's another safety. I'm going to run up the gut now. Fuck. I'm going to go play action. And there's to make amends with a touchdown to make it to make it an absolute blowout over the Steelers. And because I want this game to end quickly, good thing there are no penalties in this game. And now we have to... You know what? Let's stop the pass. We need to probably complete 2-3 more plays regardless. Throwing out of bounds. Whatever. 45-0. And let's take a look at the next game. The Chargers won. So we won't know who wins that division yet till the end of the season. Alright, and Oilers win. Colts win. Chiefs win. Dolphins win. Rams win. Cowboys win. Bears win. Packers win. Cardinals win. And the Broncos win their division anyways. So in spite losing 3 straight to end the year, they are AFC West Division champions. So the Dolphins will be the 4 seed. And the Bills will be the 2 seed. Browns will be the 1 seed. And the Oilers will be the 6 seed. And the Chargers will be the 5 seed. And the Broncos will be the 3 seed. Cowboys are the 2 seed. Cardinals, I think, are the 5 seed. Vikings are the 3 seed. Rams are the 4 seed. And the Saints are the 6 seed. Wow, the Eagles went from being one of the best teams in football to not even making the playoffs. And despite losing in a win-and-in situation, the Saints still managed to make the playoffs. Holy cow. So, the Bills will host the winner of the Dolphins and Chargers game, and the Browns will be hosting the winners of the Oilers and Broncos. Which, in real life, was actually the source of what is known as the Drive 2, where the Broncos led a long drive to defeat the Oilers. But that was in the divisional round, not the wild card. And the Cowboys will play host to the winner of the Rams and Cardinals, while the Niners will play host to the winner of the Vikings and Saints. Apparently, the Vikings failed to win a single playoff, but both the Vikings and Saints both failed to win a single playoff game during this period. And it wouldn't be until 97 before the Vikings finally made it over the hump, and the Saints wouldn't be able to wouldn't win their first playoff game until 2000. Then the Cardinals, not until 98. However, the Rams were just starting to suck during this time period, so it's kind of interesting that they are good this time around. And it wouldn't be till 99 where they not only would make it back to the playoffs, but win the Super Bowl. So, between these two teams, and these two teams, these 3, this 1, and these 2, who is going to win it? Who will be hoisting the Lombardi Trophy? Well, we can begin to find out right now. Since we are on bye, we don't have to devote a single episode to this. Miami Dolphins at the San Diego Chargers. Who will win? And it's the San Diego Chargers by a final score 33-14. Once again, Dan Marino goes home empty-handed. What about this? The Broncos and Oilers. It's the Rams and Cardinals first. And the Cardinals would win their first playoff game in the Super Bowl era, upsetting the LA Rams by a score of 14-13. Both 5 seeds winning their playoff game against the 4 seeds. And the Broncos and Oilers? Let's see. It's the Oilers, so we have to host the Oilers again for the second time in 3 weeks. Wow. Man, that's disappointing. And finally, the Minnesota Vikings at the New Orleans Saints. The Saints beat the Vikings 21-14. The 6 seeds win out as well. Wow. It wouldn't be until 2015 before the road team completely swept in the wild card round in real life. That was the year my Broncos won their 3rd Super Bowl. In Peyton Manning's last year as a Bronco. Last year in the NFL before retiring. But we've got 2 more games to look forward to. So let's take a... Who wins between the 15-1 Bills and the plucky San Diego Chargers? It's the Chargers! Going to the AFC Championship. They upset a 15-win Buffalo Bills squad. Holy shit. And the Dallas Cowboys at the Phoenix Cardinals. And the Cowboys completely demolished the Cardinals 21-3. So much for the plucky birds. And oh! Got a little ahead of myself. So now we have to host the 6-seeded Houston Oilers and then the 5-seeded San Diego Chargers if we wish to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. And it won't be till next time before we see the results of the Niners and Saints in the divisional round as well. So who will win the final 2 divisional round games? The Houston Oilers or the Cleveland Browns? Or in the NFC side, will it be the Niners or the Saints? Find out next time in my perfect playthrough of Tecmo Super Bowl. And before we sign up, here are my picks for this week. San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks. I don't really know what to make of either of these teams. I should be picking the 49ers to win, but I gotta see something happen, so I have to default to the home team with this one. Jacksonville at Chicago, there's no need to default. I don't care where that game's being played. I think the Bears are simply put a better team. The Jaguars could potentially get things sorted out by this point. But overall, I do think the Bears have the edge in that one. Arizona Cardinals at the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers are just playing much better football over the course of the season, so they're my pick for the week. The Colts at the Titans. This is kind of a toss-up. I probably should default to the home team with this one. But I don't know. I think the Colts are looking pretty good right now, and the Titans only won 1 game against a Dolphins squad that is without Tua. Houston Texans at the New England Patriots. I think the Patriots straight up are the worst team in football right now, so I'm picking the Texans. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints. I should default to the home team with this one, but honestly, I think the Bucs just had a bad beat last week against an incredibly fluky Falcons squad. I think they can bounce back against the Saints. That looks like they're in the decline right about now. They're sort of being exposed as the frauds that we all thought they were the first 2 weeks. Cleveland Browns at the Philadelphia Eagles. Honestly, this is do or die for the Eagles. I think if they don't win this game, they should probably consider firing Nick Sirianni, because the Browns are kind of trash right now. And the way I see it, if it ain't the Titans, if it ain't the Patriots, if it ain't the Jaguars, it's the Browns who are the worst teams. Washington, the Commies, and the Ravens. I think the Ravens are red hot. So are the Commies, but I think the Ravens have bigger upside. Plus, they're the home team, so I have to go with them. Chargers at the Broncos. The Chargers are pretty beat up right about now, so I have to sell for the Denver Broncos here. Pittsburgh Steelers to the Las Vegas Raiders. We completely demolished the Raiders with... If the Broncos can absolutely demolish the Raiders, I don't see why the Steelers can't. Outside the Steelers potentially playing down to their competition and looking past them because they assume, okay, they suck, we don't have to try as hard. That could happen. That's still very much a trap game scenario, but I'm still going with Pittsburgh. They have just lost 2 straight. They need a bounce back. Detroit Lions at the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have won 3 games and they look terrible in all 3 of them. I think the Lions are winning this one. Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers. The Atlanta Falcons are by far the flukiest team in the NFL through 5 weeks. Like, every game was decided by 1 score. But to be fair, the Falcons have been playing really good against really good football teams. And the Carolina Panthers are a bad football team. I have to go with the Falcons. Cincinnati Bengals at the New York Giants. Honestly, I think there's no reason for me to think that the Cincinnati Bengals can't beat the Giants. And that are going to be my pick, but the question remains, will their offensive line issues be a hindrance against that Giants defense? That's the problem. That's the question. And would the Giants be able to score on the Bengals' lack of defense? Because that's another issue I'm picking up on, is that the Bengals have no defense to speak of. I'm still going with the Bengals, but this is their very last shot with me. And Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. Honestly, I think it's a mighty red flag that the New York Jets, heading into this big game, where it's do or die time, decide to hire Nick to fire their head coach, Robert Saleh. Right? Like, this was literally an impulse firing, and it's likely due... I would not be surprised if the firing of Robert Saleh after 5 weeks is literally a power move made by the front office to save face and save their jobs. Honestly, I think I think the Jets are screwed. The Bills suffer a couple bad beats. Well, they too have the Jets. But the Jets have essentially committed suicide by firing Robert Saleh. Only one team has ever made the playoffs after terminating their head coach. That was the Vegas Raiders in 2021. And that was a very, very weird Raiders team. Very weird, very fluky. But I have to pick the Buffalo Bills. I think the firing Robert Saleh, more than being a power move, is admittance from the Jets organization that we've essentially given up. So I have to pick the Buffalo Bills here. So these are my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 picks for the week. And tune in next time where we take on the Houston Oilers in the divisional round. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gordon, sign out.